Should have planned more streams before the Karina since they were nice enough to keep Ava alive. I mean, honestly, I could have played it, but I liked having 3 mana open for a potential Pokey plus Poison Dart. But sure. I'm curious, as a fellow Victor and Jury, what's the fastest you've leveled him? It's usually like turn 5 with Raven Victor. Yeah, Elites is good. If you want to climb to Master, I would definitely recommend Elites. Wait a second. That's not there normally.
Astounding curiosities lie ahead.
Uh-oh. Did you guys see the HD Teemo remake? Man, that looked good. The LOR diary thing, I don't know what they actually called it. The video where they said they were gonna give visual upgrades to Teemo and Lee Sin. Insane.
Well, what have we
Actually
here?
crazy. Teemo looked like, it's weird because Teemo actually looked a lot different than here on that video.
Let's investigate.
Crying in Malphite, they keep showing like awesome art for Malphite, and then he's actually just an abomination in game. Malphite looks fantastic in Runeterra though, but even on the official League art, Malphite looks completely different. It's kind of strange, really. Alright. Take my 4 mana, deal 2. I mean, Suppress One Elite doesn't seem that bad, honestly. 4 Cosm Mystic dies of range. I mean, removing this, and we have like the both champions on the field, I'll take it. His Clover skin is so interesting, it's good. I'm gonna be honest, like right now, the worse your skin is, the funnier and better it actually is in game. Like Scuba Gragas, Clover or Shamrock Malphite or whatever, even the Marble Malphite, it's so funny. Like Swamp Cannon, hell yeah, dude. Sign me up for that. Nosferatu Vlad goes hard, that's what I'm saying. It's like a statement when you're playing those cards.
Three times over. Laying the groundwork. Hot on the trail.
Why, hello there, little O. You are quite slimy.
You are quite slimy. Yeah, we'll just outstat them for now. It's kind of weird to see an elite deck where their stats are smaller than our Puffcap deck stats. We don't really have to worry about champion strength anytime soon either, because it costs, you know, 11 mana. That's kind of annoying. Well, I would have really liked to attack with Caitlyn. Love your content. YouTube made me play this game a week ago. Now I reached bronze with Elise Darius. Nice. Hey, that's really interesting. Because I'm working on a beginner's guide. So, seeing you play Elise Darius is something I need to write down, because I'm also like checking the decks that people can upgrade, I guess. Like, you get like, I don't know how many decks. I feel like you get like 6 decks if you do the prologue. So one part of the guide will be taking those decks and slowly upgrading cards in them to make your deck better. Now, I'll probably just say that you have to ignore the Leona Yasuo deck and just focus on like scouts and spiders. Probably ignore Jinx too. Probably. Got the plat thanks to your Tristan and Nardak. Hey, nice. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, so this is where it starts to hurt, having only spells. Well.
ways to find me mushroom.
Make a section on champs that fit into more decks than just one specific deck. Yeah,
You won't want it.
that is good. I think we're screwed unless we draw like Ava or Karina. They're taking it.
Discipline and steel.
Leona Yasuo beats Spooters. I haven't looked at the beginner's deck enough to know that.
The soldier is worth 10 foes.
I mean, I'm sure we're not dead. Bro, what is happening? Oh. Can't play that now. What the hell am I supposed to do here? You guy, you should add common lingo to help people be able to watch Twitch without hearing jargon. Yeah, I also have a section on that. I wrote that down. I have a couple of notes. I can read them out right now. See if they resonate with you guys. Okay, so some of the notes I have, like there's obviously like a big section, and this is for beginners, okay? People that haven't been playing for long. So I made extra notes on explaining the weekly vault. Challenges that are like available. If you're confused about a deck that just stomped you, look at some of the challenges. Event passes are good. I have something on explaining slow versus fast versus burst versus focus. The fact that order is always left to right. And that's it for now. And then generally I just have like a walkthrough on different things you'll see when you first start the game. I mean, if they have a sharp side or a single combat, they just drew it. But it would be bad. It would not be great for us. That's 39 Puffcaps. That's 78 Puffcaps. Surely that's enough. Maybe region stereotypes. Yeah, I also have a section on just giving a really quick rundown on all the regions. So mostly just strengths and weaknesses and not much beyond that. And then when I do my deck building guide, that's where I'll explain all the ins and outs and what cards are powerful and more generally use a little more. But I first have to see how the starter guide does. And then after that, I will probably make my deck building, or after rotation, I'll make my deck building guide. Yeah, just seeing how the video does and then planning accordingly. Could you also add a note about the order of operation, like in what order confusing interaction will proc? Yeah, I want to, but I just don't think a guide for beginner is just the place for that. Hey, we won. GG. Well, that was a strange game. Like a new player barely knows what the rockfall path is. Sure, I will do the general interaction, but I'm not gonna talk specifics. That's for a later video. What? Dude, Kappa Keja gifting 50 subs. Greetings. Yeah, what a way to enter. Yo, thank you. Also, is the deck tracker working? I believe it is. Can't believe we beat the Elise deck. Yeah, I don't think that's supposed to happen. But hey, if they're playing Stony Suppressors, I know they're also not gonna play any spells and interact with our stuff. So yeah, you know, I'll take it. I always recommend people to learn Quick Attack, Overwhelm, Fearsome, and Challenger. Oh, actually, I made a note on that. I wrote down, explain the most common and impactful keywords, but I wrote down Overwhelm, Quick Attack, and Elusive. Because they seem to really be the ones that people struggle with and encounter a lot. But Fearsome and Challenger, I don't know about Fearsome. I guess that's another one. I'll write it down, actually. Important common keywords, Overwhelm, Elusive, Quick Attack, Fearsome, Jump. Oh, ball cooks? Hey, honestly, I don't know what to say. I dodged it? No, you didn't, Giga Chat. Formidable also. Formidable isn't common enough, I would say. It's a confusing keyword, but you don't see it that
On
often.
the trail. One step ahead.
It's for Spider since that's the first deck they're gonna play. Oh, right. Oh, wow. That's really smart, actually. You're right. Yeah. That's something you'll see at the start. True. Okay. Yeah, thank you. That's actually really helpful. Just denied the dodge. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this beginner's guide because I feel like it's something I've had planned for so freaking long. And now I'm finally getting around to it because I have no other scripted video planned. I love doing scripted videos, but there's just not really that much to talk about right now. Well, that's on board.
Turning yourself in.
Can I take 9? I think I can because we have so many flash bombs.
3/4 of a year Snnuy hype.
Plop, thank you for the 9 months.
Lane.
Yeah, they play the 2 grandfathers and they just give them 1,000,000 units.
Let's investigate.
Oh, yeah, we're really praying for some shrooms here.
Baddies beware, Mama's got
Oh, good thing we opened. Damn. Can we get some flash? There is 10 flash bombs in the top of your deck, my dude. 10! There's 10 of them!
Never afraid.
Excuse you.
Screw it, man. Dude, that's ridiculous. You just spend my time watching your videos over your stream due to the time of the streams and stuff. I get in when I get the chance, so hey, I really appreciate it. So do you mostly watch gameplay? What do you think about the other type of content that I do? Just out of curiosity, because I'm always trying to plan and innovate, but sometimes I'm not sure what people really want to see because I got a lot of positivity on the challenges. Oh yeah, I should have swapped these 2 around. That's my bad. Yeah, this is a bad block. These 2 should be swapped.
Only the
It is the
guilty
wrong.
dither.
So
Show me the
people
fire.
like the challenges, so I did like the Marvel Snap thing.
Lane ground.
Well, that wasn't great. But like the Marvel Snap and the bingo stuff even, and that got less views than I thought it would. Videos like the Seraphim one are nice. Ah, okay, yeah. Those take a lot of time, but I do like doing them a lot. Yeah, Kate should have not died there. That was just bad blocks. Alright, can we get some Puffcaps up in here? Can we get some... Ooh, okay. Well, that wasn't bad. Yeah, so if Caitlyn was alive, that'd be pretty good for us. Whoops. I like the meme decks you run. Favorite thing to see is just see someone lose in a ridiculous way. Yeah, I know. I know exactly what you mean. There's nothing quite like beating a meta deck with the most meme combo imaginable.
Shuffle buttons. I'm Tristana, and I take points.
I watched your Zillion Zera video about being a way to counter Riot. Shouldn't Caitlyn be a good counter? Caitlyn should be a good counter too, but it's a lot harder to get multiple flash bombs into the deck, and it's a lot harder to proc them on command. Whereas with Landmarks and a Rockbear Shepherd, that is not that hard to do.
Prepared for anything.
Well, let's pray that this works.
I'll scout ahead.
I don't feel so good about this.
Success is planting your mushrooms.
Your Zillion Zera sucks against aggro? That surprises me. I actually thought it would do pretty well against aggro. Because there's a lot of good early units. What kind of aggro are you playing against? Zers. I know what you mean, don't worry about it. The snipe! Oh! It's good.
Let's get him, squad!
That's still 6 damage. All right. If we got to play Caitlyn there, that'd be nuts. Oh, come on. Anyone past champion enjoying here? Yeah, Lady Pickle plays it all the time. I want to play it more myself too, but I play so much Runeterra that it's not often that I'm like playing it in my free time. I usually just edit videos, which is technically, you know, working on Runeterra. And then on stream, I just brew decks. Let's see, we have 10 mana. We can do this.
There was a little fella asking for
This should be lethal.
This requires my largest official hat. I've always been a fun guy.
I think we're good.
Practice, as they say, makes perfect. Well, what have we here?
We're dealing 3. Yeah, that's always lethal.
One step ahead.
I could have kept mana open for signpost actually. I maxed out Annie yesterday actually. 3-star level 30. Nice. I don't have that with a single one. I think my highest level is like 15 or something. Yeah, this is what I was worried about actually. I was worried to have another one,
Examine
so I
the
waited.
evidence.
Yeah, I should have just taken it. I should have just taken it. That was perfect for them because they can't do that first. They can't like block and then do this, right? It's fine now.
Yup, that tasted perfect.
Just we gank
I
blank.
soul cleaved
Thank
the
you for the
Dreadway
3
and
months.
one with a warning shot SNNUYGASM.
Excuse you.
A soul cleave the Dreadway and one with a... Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. It's so good. Wouldn't have been lethal anyway? Yeah, but dealing 3 is just pretty good. I'm gonna do entrapment for the spells. Yeah, because I feel like they would have a decimate. +9. Okay, so we can do this. So we should do this and then this, just in case, right? Because you never know.
There's no shortage of possibilities.
Yeah, let's try that out.
Best path.
Let's see if that works. They draw a single decimate, and the game's over. Oh, I could have done it here too.
Show me the file.
Wait. Oh, I could have done it there for not lethal, right? I was so confident it was lethal that I didn't even see this. Listen, chat. I'm out of it right now, okay? It's lethal either way. I don't care. I don't care, okay? Anything is part of the plan.
A satisfactory outcome.
This specific request you just made multiple times. And I'm doing it again. It will not happen. Isn't there something in the rules about it too? I think there might be something in the rules about that. Hey, that's my deck.
Prepared for anything.
Yeah, it says not Ionia in it. I knew it. Pick a card and I'll make it prismatic. Not Ionia. All right, because
Girl Scout ahead.
because you broke the rules.
For everyone.
Because you broke the rules, I'm keeping the point. Too bad. All right, no. Do you want your points back or do you want to pick a different one? Pick different? You can pick. You can pick which one you want.
Soon. Make haste.
Oh, Leona Rose. How you doing? Do we have a triple Teemo handy right now?
Me? Miss? Not by a long shot.
If you want your points back, just let me know, alright?
One step ahead.
Alright, bye Teemo number 1.
Groundwork.
I could have played these two to level Teemo immediately, but it's probably worth it just play another Teemo instead. Why does Sunny discriminate against Ionia?
Me.
Discriminate? It's just a cringe region.
I've got gravel.
Please understand.
Flag fruit.
You must understand. Screw Ionia, exactly. Oh, come on. Man, I didn't high roll this hard yesterday. What's going on? Hello, Franfred. Thank you for the kind comment.
Success is planting your mushroom seeds. Nothing like
Ez-
great outdoors.
All right, I'm keeping your points for real. I'm not making Ezreal prismatic. Your points are gone.
All in my hands.
I didn't high roll this hard yesterday. Maybe we'll get. Oh, did I actually? Okay, maybe I did. Maybe I did high roll that hard. Think about this. There's nothing they can really play. What did I play that interacts with this immediately? I don't think there is anything. All right, fine, fine. All prismatic, freaking Ezreal, man. Oh yeah, they can do that. So if they find another time bomb, could they not focus? Yeah. But there's only 3 copies, so it was somewhat unlikely to have it. Okay,
There they go. Runaway bike.
all in, baby.
You again?
That's a lot of Puffcaps. They did it around 5? Yeah, that's still pretty early. I'm not gonna lie. All right, 68. That should do it. That should do it. Oh, drawing? Draw away, my friend. Oh, and Caitlyn level so she doesn't die to the time bomb. It's tough.
Practice, as they say, makes perfect.
Not too bad. I'm pretty sure with time bomb printer. I mean, I must have done it on turn 4 at some point with time bomb printer. That's crazy early though. Listen, man, I don't like beating my own decks. It feels pretty bad. I want people to play my decks, and this looks bad because, you know, Puffcap exists. This does not really exist. This was a new deck, and now it's just losing. Hey, cool.
Another day in the field.
All right, well, that should be GG.
More hands make quick work.
3. Huh?
Another criminal caught.
Wait,
Another
what?
Case closed.
Wait, what just happened? It was like 2 cards drawn at once, both with 3 shrooms on it? Or was it just like, Riot was like, ah, we're done with this match. Just explode the Nexus. I'm not gonna show my task manager. I'm not showing my task manager. I'm not doing it. Our bloody boy will vanish soon. That is true. Vladimir is leaving. Unless they high roll. This is a pretty good matchup. I'll make you feel better. Here you go. Oh. Thank you. Thank you, Gloss. Thank you. That does make me feel better. Prismatic Starhound pack. Hell yes. I don't think I have a prismatic yet. I don't think so. What does 3 damage for them? If we play this, we're gonna draw so many cards, right? We have 6. We play this with 7. Nah, this should be fine. So we play that. Then next turn we play Chomp Womp. We go from 7 to 9 cards, and then a turn after we play the Puffcap Peddler. So after this we have 9. We do actually get rid of 1. We burn 1. And if they Soul Cleave, we're not looking good.
Excuse you.
Kinku. Kinkui. Kick now. Yeah, Caitlyn is absolutely considered Ionia. That's not a Bando card at all. Definitely not. Is Lulu Ionia? It's hard to say. I feel like Lulu is actually both. Lulu has seen play with both Bandle and Ionia. Please don't kill my boy. Don't kill my precious boy. Now, I consider Lulu more Bandle City. More Bandle Cityan.
I've always been a fun guy.
Fun guy. Oh, did I? Oh. Uno Reverso? I pick Sarah Queen. You. Wait, what? You did it twice? Do you actually have that many points? Or are you refunding because you're a mod? Hold on a second. Wait. Is that legit?
I do this for her. For us.
Wait, another one. Okay, so, it's pretty important we get the hit in with Teemo next turn. So we want to do this. We'll pick a unit. If they had Nora, they would have played her. I had Junk, they would have probably played it too. Yeah, let's do Junk. I don't think Aloof makes that much sense for them to play. +9. Nice. Wait, did I mess up? Oh, I had to prank this. Wait, I inted. I had to... they still have 1 spell man. I had to prank this instead of that. Hello? Yeah, I know I don't have the attack token. What? I had to prank the Quietus. I thought they had no more mana left. Yeah, I'm inting a little bit today. It's not my best day. Hello, iProPulse. Welcome. There is a moderate amount of inting, but that's fine, chat. That's fine. These things happen, you know?
I got ways to find me mushrooms.
You like Zeri? No. I don't mind Zeri that much. Yeah, I'm playing bad. I'm not playing well, dude.
Hot on the trail.
28 shrooms. Could be better. Season Wild Rift as of yesterday. When do you think we're getting her here? I have no idea. I don't know anymore. There, like, honestly, there's so many humanoid characters in Piltover and Zon already. I hope they kind of do something non-humanoid, like Zac or Twitch. That's what I'm hoping for. I prefer something like Singed too. Singed or Urgot or Renata. Dej? Not Dej.
By hook or by crook, I'll find you, dear cat. joy is a good look in a book and a cat in the lap.
I mean, we're not dead, right? Even if Viego levels, it honestly doesn't matter that much. This is a really weird Pokestake, because now if Viego levels, they steal the 4/4 and not Caitlyn. So we pranked Aloof. That's an Aloof. So they have Aloof now. And they kind of have to play Aloof, or we just Karina.
Excuse you. I'm a peddler, not a meddler.
Yeah, let's try not to die to atrocity. Yeah, this is Teemo Kate old-fashioned.
There's no shortage of possibilities, but there's always a best path.
There should be 2 more of these. Right, we didn't prank a loop, we pranked that. So, this way we can just Karina this turn and it should be fine. If we play Karina now and Viego steals it, that's fine. If Viego steals Karina, we can still just play the 3/3 next turn, play a bunch of spell, and then if we have to, we double draw with this spell. With these 2. So we just do this. Activate.
Those fools know I own this city.
That works. Yeah, Transmogulate was another play we could have made to keep the Caitlyn safe, but they still had mana for the Bandle Deny, so they would have just played that. Come on. So wait. Runeterra just tweeted we're going to bring back the Champion Unlimited format in place of the next free build format. If you miss a chance to try out the format, February 20 is your time. Those of you who are looking for the free build, worry not, we'll ship it out at a later date. Oh, damn, they... Oh, that kind of sucks. I was really looking forward to free build.
Curiosities lie ahead.
Can't even bet points. Feels Dutch, man. Yeah, same. I own the channel and I can't even bet on my own stuff. I can't even rig stuff. What's the point of even being a streamer? Oh, wait, I had to do the prismatics. Oops. So what do I have to prismatic? I have to prismatic Starhound Pack and Sarah Queen. Ew.
Scoping the area.
Ew, dude. Yuck. Hey, I'm trying out the Rockwell Pat deck. Been having fun obliterating weapon and Rise. Thanks for the Hey, you're welcome. I'm glad you're having a good time. It's fantastic. It's a fantastic deck. It's fun to play. It can be a little wonky sometimes, but it's just good fun. Do you think they'll ever make another A+ cost champion?
I seem to have misplaced my, self.
Honestly, if Aatrox isn't a 6+ or 8+ cost champion, I don't know what will be. I don't know anymore, dude.
Step lively.
This one's on the house. Easy does it.
It's pretty easy to counter this with a Pokey. Is that worth it? Yeah, I mean, I feel like Aatrox is like such a big dude as well. You kind of had to make him expensive, but they didn't. That's actually kind of funny. Gotcha. Wow, these are bad.
Astounding curiosities lie ahead.
Let's investigate.
Alright, we'll give that -2 so we literally never have to block it. I propose. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. Appreciate it. Nuna's a 1 cost? I could see that. Nuna being a 1 cost would make a lot of sense to me. Agreed.
Alert the kitchen. We'll need more food.
Well, that's good.
This is fun, yes? Persistence is key.
Okay, so I think we Teemo here.
Reporting in.
They play Nora. We kill Nora with poison and Pokey. We attack next turn with Teemo and Caitlyn. They play Spirits Unleashed and then we Ava. Kind of sucks because we have like no shrooms in their deck. And they just block with Braum. Not having Puffcat Peddler is not great.
They'll never know what hit them.
Stand behind Brom.
Now they play this to clear our entire board. And we're sad. This is a good card.
I've memorized all the Vandalstaff rules. I seem to have misplaced.
Okay, second Nora is also quite bad for us.
Let's go out for a good luck. Have fun. I'll recite your rights.
To and fro, two.
Classic Hikaru moment. Yeah, I was trying to plan ahead. I did a little bit of inting. I gotta take it a bit more serious.
Look, a thing. Oh, that's not ours.
Dude! Oh no! Wait, that was so perfect for them. Alright, that's good.
Have a mushroom.
God damn. Alright, it's fine. We're still in it. We're very in it. I don't know what interaction they have. Like, the card I'm most scared of is... Minimorph? Oh, probably also Bury the Ice. Yeah, you're right. Bury the Ice and 8 that stairs could be really scary.
Let us take a peek at life.
And the odds of them having it are pretty high. We're basically trying to win this turn. Can we do that? That doesn't change anything. Don't worry, you promised low HP. Oh man, I don't know. I don't see it. We can draw a lot though, I guess. God damn. Well, that's working out at least. At least we got that. It needs to be buried. Also makes sense. We're at 7 HP.
There they go.
I don't really know what cards they could run here. I don't think they run 3 of these, so we'll take the... I mean, Team Maker could easily be a 1-of as well. Yeah. That's 2 spells. Yeah, burning both of these might be worth it. The thing is, though, next turn... Oh, third Nora. Well, we can play this next turn, Progress Day, and then Insider Knowledge. I think that might be slightly better. Yeah, it's close. No, do it here.
Time for talking to. Ha! This is fun, yes?
This doesn't kill us, though. We're not dead. This is 5 damage. This is 1, 6. We're gonna be at 4. 4 doesn't kill us.
This will be my magnum opus.
Pro Pulse, take me to 200 bits. All right, we got it. GG.
Seeing as you love Zelene and Victor, have you ever tried making a deck with both of them as Zelene creates time bombs?
Limited challenges? No, I didn't feel like it was necessary. What Legion Deserter passive even does? Whenever you use a spell that buffs stuff everywhere, like something that buffs Poros, like the Rumble, when he discards, he gives Rumbles everywhere. Spell Shield, Impact, Quick Attack, or Spell Shield, Quick Attack, Impact, rather. The Legion Deserter also gets that. Yeah, so with Viego, it's really good, because Viego, when he summons a Mist, it buffs both the Mist and it buffs Viego. So every time you summon a Mist, Viego, or the Legion Deserter gets +2/+2 instead of +1.
Well, what have we here?
It's pretty freaking good.
Let us take a peek at life beneath the waves. Persistence is key.
Legion Deserter Kaiser, yeah, that's the thing.
Laying the groundwork.
If you win this game, I will
If you
gift
win
the
this
sun.
game, I will gift a son less than 3.
I'm gonna do my best. Hey, don't worry about it. What's that? Oh. I should have checked if that was made by Conch.
Big head, big brain.
Astounding curiosities lie ahead.
Behold brilliance.
He only gets +1/+1 from Spirits Within.
My mind.
Tentacles off the spectacles.
Spirits Within. Spirits Unleashed should technically be +2/+2. Because he gets +1/+1 from the spell itself and then from the everywhere, no? Is that not how it works?
To the world below.
Oh, Marion. What champ has the worst sign LOR? Why is it Soraka? I think it's Tahm Kench. I like Tahm Kench, I do, but it just makes no sense to have an effect like that in Bilgewater. Because there's no healing. It only applies once because he's already included in everywhere buff? Ah, okay, so when that card is part of the everywhere buff, it doesn't work? Still kind of strange. Damn it.
Anything can be scattered to its elements, even us.
What a hand. This is not it.
Oh dear.
The only thing that really
In control.
does anything here is Headland.
My research.
It wants us.
Okay, again. I think we're fine. This should be a fine matchup. Just need some key cards. Not you. There we go. Bilgewater has a 6-mana planar heal card. Ah, true. So true.
Oh, if mushrooms could talk.
And even rallies, yeah, that's rallying is great in Tahm Kench decks. It's really good. Yuck, man. We can draw something good from this.
Have a mushroom. Have 3.
Hate spike is a thing, but yeah, what can you do? They burn one. Probably not super relevant, but you never know.
There they go.
Win early or lose, but isn't... So win early or lose. You're just talking about aggro, I guess. I mean, Leona Noxus decks are kind of that. Elites? Probably?
My pretties.
Cup of tea? Fine by me.
Yeah, I was trying really hard to hit the darkness, but oh well.
Ordering away.
At least it's champion strength. Yeah, but they still pretty much win early.
What wondrous discoveries await below.
Hey Sunny, hope you're doing well. Just came from a diamond game against Rise where they did nothing but stun and recall my Ross the entire game. There's no such thing as forcing them to run out of cards against that deck. Yeah, that is not a thing. You're right. It's ridiculous, man, what that deck does. It's just so frustrating to play against because that's what it is. They stun you, they recall you, and then they win, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. It's frustrating. Probably a hate spike. But they can only kill one because they both have 2 health. So they either kill Teemo or they kill Caitlyn. That looked like desperation. Good. Hate spike deals 3 now, yeah.
Persistence is key.
So it had to be hate spike for them to stop us. Nice. 34 Puffcaps. We're finally getting somewhere. Bye. Oh, nice. Oh, not nice.
Stop.
I deal damage to all enemy targets. Okay, please, come on, one time. One. Wait, does it cost 0? Ah, then it doesn't even matter. It'd still be nice. What the hell? So we can do this into this.
Rule 102. Practice makes perfect.
Because Caitlyn could level up here. They draw one trap.
Evidence. Practice, as they say, makes perfect.
Woo. That's one card. Wait, how many were on it? None? Bruh. I mean, sure.
I can command darkness.
They can't attack. If they attack, they're dead.
Celebrated miracle.
Turning yourself in? Now be
I made that mistake before, to be honest. It took me a while before I actually read what Kate does. But, hey, good game. What? Okay, Quietus is not real. Quietus can't hurt us. It's a strike effect too, so it works with Judgment. Dude, this was over a year ago, right? I uploaded this video because I got demolished by somebody using Caitlyn with Dragon's Rage. So I had to do it myself. Somebody had like 10 traps activated. Nah, it was probably less than that. It was like 7 or something, right? And then they used Dragon's Rage on Caitlyn. So Caitlyn strikes the unit and then strikes the Nexus. So it was a literal OTK. It was actually wild. There's an old video on my YouTube somewhere with that.
me, miss, not by a long shot.
Karate Caitlyn, yeah, it was a flash bomb deck because when you're not, when you go like for that combo, it felt to me Like he wanted to just let them draw and shuffle infinite flash bombs with that 3/5. The 3/5 that shuffles a card every time you draw. But yeah, I mean, it was wild. Good times, good times. And that's like 1.5 years ago, dude. Time flies. Do you not have an answer for Teemo?
I got ways to find me mushrooms.
Do you have a death wish? It's been that long, yeah. Pretty sure it's 1.5 years ago. Should I prank?
Ooh, quite a collection. You'll never know what hit him.
Oh, I didn't play prank yet. Sure. They probably have a way to stop this. So one interesting thing here that I could have done was not play the Puffcap, the Mushroom Cloud. Wait for their potential harsh winds and then level Teemo. Because then Teemo would have one attack, right? After the harsh winds. But they just wouldn't use it. Yeah. Nah, dude. You're gonna use that on the Teemo. Huh?
Mushrooms.
What? I mean, thanks? But why? He wanted to prevent the 4 damage, but he took 18 damage. That was 18 damage Teemo just did there. Uh, 3 to go to 8. Okay, that's not that dangerous. To 9, they have 10. If they ram 2, then She Who Wanders can't kill us yet. They're just gonna play this.
A Vandal Scout learns by doing.
I mean, we pranked their Barry Nice, so we already destroyed their combo more or less. Oh, they can still play it for 11. Wait, they do have 10. Wait, did I miscount? Oh, okay. So She Who Wanders kills us all? Oh man, I should have killed one of these then. Yeah, I had to kill one of these for She Who Wanders. I thought they would go to 9. Yep. Alright.
Hot on the trail. 3 times over.
I don't think that Minimorph is unbalanced,
Show me
no.
the file.
More, please? Please more.
Closing in on the mark. No backup needed.
Yeah.
The trap is set.
Well, they took 2 damage. I was hoping for a little more.
I smell a fight!
Nice. Not nice. Very bad. Very, very bad. Not nice at all. Damn it.
Do not stand in my way!
They could have another Trinomir. Okay. Atrocity. Please, sometimes lucky. Force rooms. What an outplay, though. Goddamn, opponent literally did nothing. All right. No. Oh, let's go, dude! I love shrooms. This is the best deck on the planet. Let's go. Let's go, dude. Opponent played like 3 real cards that game, and they almost won with it. Oh my god. Was Ava double created? Yes. It was 1 shroom off. That's all there is to it. Yeah, it was the correct play. Rage Pluto, thank you for the 9 months.
I think that was a misplay.
It wasn't. It wasn't a misplay. It was 100% the correct play. The other one was always worse because that was 4 cards.
Nothing but the stink of blood and sweat.
Yeah, it also was depending on how many A+ cost cards they had in their hand, right? Have you seen Asol's rework on League? I have. I've played it, and I quite like it. It's very fun.
Well, what have we here?
I thought it was really broken at first, right?
My selection speaks for itself.
If I'm being honest though, the early game is real bad. Early game is disgustingly bad.
You weren't using it.
Let's investigate. Now you wait.
You feel like a cosmic entity like game? You do. Yeah, it's fantastic. I love it.
Astounding curiosities lie ahead.
Is League worth playing nowadays, or is it better to keep it uninstalled? Hard to say, man. I think it's fun if you play with friends. If you're doing it for a solo experience, I'd say no. If you have a couple of friends you can play with, yeah.
Could talk.
Good steals.
There they go.
Okay. What the hell just happened? As much as I want to take this, no, it's still better. I was gonna say it's a blowout for Make It Rain,
Runaway bike.
but this is too good. Like, this still makes it so that they don't plunder, right? That's pretty good.
I research.
Are we just jamming Ava next turn? What do I do to deal with Ava? They activated Plunder with that, dude. There are 3 shrooms in the deck. Oh my god!
Ah, nuts.
Deal me in.
Unbelievable.
Soak it in.
What's up with that, Riot? What's up? What do you think about people that makes it to Master with the same deck every season? I always do D2, D1 final plan with Kindred Sentinel. Nothing wrong with that. It's kind of cool.
I'm not greedy.
Having a go-to deck is sweet. I don't really know how else I'm supposed to win. Alright.
Vandal Scout recruits Ava, ready to
Yeah, if they kill this, it's just bad. With our hand is horrible. Three.
Boys,
It's a lot of damage.
Lady Luck is smiling.
Bro, I really don't like that shroom. I am not a fan of that shroom. That one shroom out of 3 that activated Plunder for them, not great. Don't love it. Yeah, that works. I'm pretty happy dealing 4 here, honestly. Yeah, very happy. Rip that? Draw one of your shrooms that you planted there.
Oh, they found me.
All right, bring it home. Let's go. Take it home for me. Name a better duo. Ava into Karina, man. Beautiful. Hey, Sunny, what is your plan for the Riot MMO? Like, what class or race do you want to play? I'll tell you once we know what races and classes are available, because I have no idea. Mostly when I play MMOs, I play like a hunter class or something. None of these are very good. What? What? That's gotta be a world first. What the? Didn't they have more than 19?
Your king has returned. Neither the flames nor the dents can
I am so confused, dude. This deals 2? Yeah, we're dead. Bro. It only had to be like 3 because we had 2 of these. Are you serious? This goes to 2, yeah. What in the hell, man?
I'll show him pain. Spread your fire.
Watch your step.
Wow. Just wow. I've never been this outskilled. 2 shrooms and it was fine, right? 2 shrooms was 4? Oh my god.
Thinking outside the box, zillion victor, time bomb printer, 1, 2, pop. Meta shifter, not a quitter, fighting for LPP.